So welcome to No Agenda. I am doing the poem Jeevan Ki Aapadhapi Mein, written by Dr. Harivansh Rai Bachchan today. Bachchan ji is one of my favorite poets. I think his language is easy to understand for someone like me, who's not a student of Hindi literature. And also because I think somewhere his philosophy of life and the arguments that he is presenting in his poetry resonate with me, they make sense to me. So what I'm going to do is not a complete translation of this poem, not a word by word, but I will try to explain the poem, its interpretation from my point of view, and then I will recite the whole poem. I will put a timestamp of when the actual poem itself starts in the description below. And when I say that, I just it sounds presumptuous to me that anybody's even watching this video, because, yeah. And in that sense, I guess possibly the poem that I'm about to recite today really gels with me, because sometimes I wonder, मैं ये कर क्या रही हूँ, ये कौन देख रहा है ये YouTube चैनल, और मैं ये क्यों बना रही हूँ, क्यों इतनी एनर्जी इसमें लगा रही हूँ, इसका पर्पस क्या है. So I think this poem sort of answers that question that I sometimes have for myself. So this is Jeevan ki aapadhapi mein, in the constant motion, this constant movement of life, kab waqt mila, when have I ever had the time, kuch der kahin par baith, kabhi yeh soch sakun, to sit down and to think, to ponder about jo kiya, kaha, माना, उसमें क्या भला बुरा. So of the things that I have done, things that I have said or claimed, and the things that I believe in, of all of those, which were good and which were bad, which were right, which are the ones that I intellectually or philosophically agree with, and which ones I do not. So then he starts to explain why it is the case that he's never had this time to sit down and think about these questions. And he starts with, जिस दिन मेरी चेतना जगी. So when I came to my senses, मैंने देखा मैं खड़ा हुआ हूँ दुनिया के मेले में. I found myself in the chaos of this world. And again, my interpretation is that he is talking about how by the time we are 11, 12, we start looking at the world and we start questioning things that we don't understand. And there is a lot in our families, in the society that we are in our school structure, that possibly doesn't make sense. A lot of it even sometimes seems like madness and this craziness of the world that we are in. So he says, कुछ देर रहा हक्का बक्का बहुत चक्का सा, आ गया कहाँ, क्या करूँ यहाँ, जाऊँ किस जहाँ. So we are pondering about that. फिर एक तरफ से आया ही तो धक्का सा, and then I got a push from one side. और मैंने भी बहना शुरू किया इस रेले में. So he's talking about, by the time you're 17, 18, you have been questioning the world, you haven't possibly gotten very good answers, and yet, especially in our culture, I suppose it applies to all cultures. I'm familiar with my own, so I'm talking about myself. By the time you're 18, 19, you sort of have been given a push. You make some sort of identity commitments. You cannot stay in this moratorium of constant thinking. People want you to decide what career are you going to pick, what do you want to do in life, and questions like that. And at that point, you just start going with the flow. So depending on your situation, where you're born, the family structure that you have, you take some huge decisions that impact the rest of your life, but you have taken them without really pondering or thinking about जो किया, कहा, माना, उसमें क्या भला बुरा. You haven't had a chance to really form a philosophy of life. So I guess what he's talking about here is this direction of causality. That instead of first picking a system of beliefs and then using that system to dictate what your actions would be and what your words should be, we go the other way around. We sort of allow the bustle of society, this momentum that we find ourselves caught in, to dictate our actions, right? So I will use an example of if you were the religion of the family that you're born in, right? So if you're a Hindu or a Muslim, you start going to a temple or a church or a mosque before you actually understand your beliefs about religion, before you have any in-depth study of theology. And then he says, जो किया उसी को कहने की मजबूरी थी. That means what I do. So if I go to the temple or if I go to the mosque, I somehow find myself obligated to defend what I'm doing. So when I go to the school and others are different from me, then I sort of feel this obligation that I must defend that no, I like going to the temple, or I like going to the mosque, or I like wearing the hijab myself. This is my choice. When I say that, जो किया उसी को कहने की मजबूरी थी, जो कहा वही मन के भीतर से उबल चला. So once I say I choose this, I'm doing this on my own, I also start believing that inside that this is my true choice. So it is, I think it's a beautiful argument questioning that direction of belief to action, or the action leading you to hold these beliefs and these convictions, which he's questioning here. Now he continues with that line of argument and somewhat of that sadness on how I've gotten it reversed, and not just him, possibly everybody sort of gets it the opposite way. So he continues that into the second paragraph. He is making an observation about this very transactional nature of life. हर एक लगा है अपनी अपनी दे ले में, where everybody is sort of looking out for themselves. He says, even that doesn't make sense, because क्रय विक्रय तो ठंडे दिल से हो सकता है. That any kind of transaction, any kind of business interaction should happen with reason and rationality. ये तो भागा भागी की छीना छोरी थी. But he finds that even this transaction is happening in such haste and such speed that there is no time to negotiate. This is just a grab and go situation that he finds himself in the world. Because of this constant rush, because of this constant go, go, go nature of life, he feels, don't ask me at the end of my life what I've made a mess of and what I did well on. So, मुझे गुण दोष न दो, I deserve no praise or blame. जिसे समझा था सोना वो मिट्टी निकली. What I thought of was value turned out to be dirt. जिसे समझा था आंसू वो मोती निकला. And what I thought was painful actually turned out to be meaningful and valuable to me in the endings. So that's kind of the first two parts of the poem. And then we come to the last third part, which is my favorite. And it's beautiful because by the third part, Bachchan Ji is pretty much giving up on this notion or this sadness of not having had the time to introspect, and now goes in the opposite direction and gives you this opposite argument of how it's okay. You don't need this time to sit down to introspect, and that it is fine. He goes on to glorify that very same situation, and I feel like it is his genius that he does this, he conveys this opposite meaning with the very same words that he had used in the beginning. But the tone of those words changes completely by the time you come to the end of the poem. So he's saying, time, the world never stops anywhere, doesn't stop for anybody, and that's a very good thing, right? It's okay that I don't have the time to spend and understand in this moment what to do, to analyze this moment to the nth degree, because by the time I finish my analysis, the whole moment has changed completely. मैं कल खड़ा था जहाँ उस स्थल पर आज नहीं. Where I was yesterday, I will not be today, and where I am today, I will not be here tomorrow. So then who cares? Because things need to be done, I do the best I can right now, and after that, what do I care what judgment anybody pronounces on me? What do I care about how my actions look like in hindsight? जग दे मुझ पर फैसला उसको जैसा भाए. So you can judge me, or even I myself can in hindsight judge myself and say, oh, I made a mistake, and sort of live in regret, but Bachchan Ji is not choosing that regret. So he says, जग दे मुझ पर फैसला उसको जैसा भाए, लेकिन मैं तो बेरोक सफर में. But I am in this unstoppable journey, जीवन के इस एक और पहलू से होकर गुजर चला. So here I am, passing through this another facet of life. जीवन की आपाधापी में, in this busyness of life, कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ, कभी यह सोच सकूं जो किया, कहा, माना, उसमें क्या भला बुरा. Like, why do I care? I don't need to know. So let me see if I can recite the poem completely. जीवन की आपाधापी में कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ, कभी यह सोच सकूं जो किया, कहा, माना, उसमें क्या भला बुरा. जिस दिन मेरी चेतना जगी, मैंने देखा मैं खड़ा हुआ हूं एक मेले में. हर एक जहां पर एक भुलावे में भूला, हर एक लगा है अपनी अपनी दे ले में. कुछ देर रहा हक्का बक्का भौ चक्का सा, आ गया कहाँ, क्या करूं यहाँ, जाऊं किस जा. फिर एक तरफ से आया ही तो धक्का सा, और मैंने भी बहना शुरू किया इस रेले में. यूं बाहर की रेला ठेली ही क्या कम थी, यूं बाहर की रेला ठेली ही क्या कम थी, जो भीतर भी भावों का ऊहा पोह मचा. जो किया उसी को कहने की मजबूरी थी, जो किया उसी को कहने की मजबूरी थी. जो कहा वही मन के भीतर से उबल चला. जीवन की आपाधापी में कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ, कभी यह सोच सकूं जो किया, कहा, माना, उसमें क्या भला बुरा. मेला जितना भड़कीला रंग रंगीला था, उतनी ही मानस के अंदर की कमजोरी थी. जितनी ज्यादा संचित करने की ख्वाहिश थी, उतनी ही छोटी अपने कर की झोरी थी. जितना अधिक ठहरने की थी अभिलाषा, जितना अधिक ठहरने की थी अभिलाषा, उतना ही रेले तेज धकेले जाते थे. क्रय विक्रय तो ठंडे दिल से हो सकता है, क्रय विक्रय तो ठंडे दिल से हो सकता है. ये तो भागा भागी की छीना छोरी थी. अब मुझसे पूछा जाता है क्या बतलाऊं, अब मुझसे पूछा जाता है क्या बतलाऊं. क्या मान किंचन बिखराता पथ पर आया, वह कौन रतन अनमोल मिला ऐसा मुझको, जिस पर अपना मन प्राण न्योछावर कर आया. यह थी तकदीरी बात, यह थी तकदीरी बात. मुझे गुण दोष न दो. जिसे समझा था सोना मिट्टी निकली, जिसे समझा था आंसू मोती निकला. जीवन की आपाधापी में कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ, कभी यह सोच सकूं जो किया, कहा, माना, उसमें क्या भला बुरा. And then this last, as I said earlier, is my favorite part. कि मैं कितना ही भूलूं भटकूं या भरमाऊं, मैं कितना ही भूलूं भटकूं या भरमाऊं, है एक कहीं मंजिल जो मुझे बुलाती है. कितने ही मेरे पांव पड़े ऊंचे नीचे, प्रतिपल वो मेरे पास चली ही आती है. मुझ पर विधि का आभार बहुत सी बातों का, पर मैं कृतज्ञ उसका इस पर सबसे ज्यादा. नभ ओले बरसे धरती शोले उगले, अनवरत समय की चक्की चलती जाती है. मैं कल खड़ा था जहां उस थल पर आज नहीं, मैं कल खड़ा था जहां उस थल पर आज नहीं. कल फिर इस जगह पाना मुझको मुश्किल है. ले मापदंड जिसको परिवर्तित कर देती, ले मापदंड जिसको परिवर्तित कर देती केवल छूकर देश काल की सीमाएं. जग दे मुझ पर फैसला उसको जैसा भाए, जग दे मुझ पर फैसला उसको जैसा भाए. लेकिन मैं तो बेरोक सफर में जीवन के इस एक और पहलू से होकर गुजर चला, जीवन की आपाधापी में कब वक्त मिला कुछ देर कहीं पर बैठ कभी यह सोच सकूं, जो किया कहा माना उसमें क्या भला बुरा. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will give me your comments, suggestions or feedback if you have the time for that. Thank you.